Hello everyone and welcome to Day Trader S&P 500. Today is Sunday, October 24, the year 2021. This is Dale Woodson, editor of Woodson Wave Report. We're going to do a little analysis of the S&P, the Nasdaq, Tesla. We're going to throw the Qs in there too. Okay, so let's get right into the S&P. We're looking at an hourly bar here. Here is the 9.2 previous all-time high. You can see we got a couple different wave counts in there. We'll get into that with the WXY and the ABC and the expanded flat and the bullish count. I have the C in there somewhere. But anyway, let's just get to this. We can label these in here, okay, the subdivisions within the A down and the B up from the all-time high. We have an A down, a B up, and a C down there, and let me fix that. That'll go up there. That A will go down there. That B will go up there, and the C comes down here. And let's change that degree of trend. It should be one lesser. So we'll get to degree and make it sub-micro. There we go. So we have an A down, a B up, a C down for A. Likewise, we have, let's get that there, an A up, a B down, and a C up for B. If I can squeeze that in there or move the B a little higher. There we go. We can also label this as a W down, an X up, and a Y down. This is higher than the start. This is our expanded flat primary wave count. Let's get a target for wave C down on a Fibonacci extension if we can. Here we go. This will be pretty darn close. And there is A down, and there is B up right there. And C equals A at 42.92. I've got those 2.72s and 4.14s in for the expanded flats. That's a common Fibonacci relationship. We'll get to those later. And we have a 1.618 down here. Okay, let me get into the alternate bullish count. Okay, and we'll get the make or breaks on that. Okay. By the way, this let me see if I can do this here real quick. Okay, because the bigger expanded flat actually has a higher target than the bullish wave count, which hit within 3 of the target. But let's get that bigger. Let's get a Fibonacci extension here. Here we go. This is kind of funny the way we have to do this, but there's A, and it should be the same start. And that's pretty darn close. And you can see the 1.272 and 1.414 are much higher than what I'll show you is the bull count. That's if this is a bigger expanded flat. Anything above there satisfies as an expanded flat, as B is above A. Those are ideal targets there at 46.20 and 46.58. But let me throw in this bull count here, and we'll get into the picks and all that stuff. Let me get into the wave counts. Here we go. Okay, and we would have a 1 up here, a 2 down here, and I'm going to throw 3, 4, and 5 over here. Within 1, we have, and we'll get this degree of trend straightened up, a 1, a 2, and that would be a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and let me clean that up, degree of trend. And that would be minuscule. There we go. So the purple bullish count is a 1, 2, and within the larger wave 3, right up here, we have a 1, 2, 3 right there. Okay, and here's where we'll theoretically put 4. Again, that's our make or break for this bullish count. Any moves down would have to stay above this wave 1 high. I got this on a pick at 44.29. But let's just get a Fibonacci retracement on the bullish count, if you will. Okay, and here we go. This is going to be, again, pretty darn close. And you can see the Fibonacci targets are 44.70, 44.42, which would stay barely above. The 618 is out of play. If it goes to the 618, it's not a fourth wave retracement, because as you can see, that dotted line, it is below this wave 1 high here. 4 low cannot go below wave 1 high. So we'll stick it there theoretically if 3 is over here, and I believe this was a 1.618. Let me move this out of the way. Remove. Let's get the Fibonacci extension in here. Here we go. And if that is 1, and that is 2, and you can see 3 hit right on the 1618 at 45.59. I think it was actually 45.56. But I got a pick here that summarizes all of it, and that's Tesla. Sorry about that. Yeah, here it is here, and this goes back to October 20th, but you can see there's that make or break for the bull. There's the 1, 2. There was a target 45.56 and it hit 45.59, and that's where 4 cannot go down to. I may have another pick here. Let's see. Yeah, okay, let's go with this for the bearish count. That's the Qs, that's the Tesla, and that's the one I just showed you. Okay, so we have an A down. We're in the black now. Preferred count A, B, C for wave A. We can also label that W. Get into technical Elliott Wave analysis. But then on the way up, we have an A up, a B down, and a C up for an expanded flat wave B. And this is what we're looking for here on this WXY. We get a flat NE3. This happens to be an expanded flat 3. And then we should get 5 down, 3 up, and 5 down to finish Y. Okay, so that's what we're looking at from this top here on that 1022, which was just a day. Well, it wasn't a day off because the turn date was 1023, and the market can't make a high on a Saturday, which 1023 is. So it appears it made it on the next closest trading day, Friday the 22nd. It still could make one the one day after, which would be tomorrow, Monday the 25th. We'll watch that. We're going to allow for a higher high to come within one trading day to the plus side, but this is ideal because it's closest to that trading day. Okay. By the way, our customers are getting all this in advance, so I want to let you guys know about our subscription services here. You can see we have annual, monthly, and video on demand, and our disclaimer and awards over the years there. You guys can read that at your leisure. And I want to thank you guys for patronizing the channel. Hit the subscribe button. Don't forget the reminder bell so you know when the alerts are coming out, and the like and comment and all of that. Okay, so let's get back into the analysis. I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, that was it. That could be counted as expanded flat. Did I get that target for the S&P on the way down? I believe I did. Okay, I want to get to one of these reports here that shows that there is that same on the 21st that we did. Let's look at this pre-market open. You can see right there we had a target of 45.66, came within 3 points of an actual hit. There is that same scenario we showed you guys about, and I want to talk about this. Let's get rolled down to it. We'll get into the Qs in a minute. I wanted to get to this time spiral here. Okay, here's what we're talking about from that 3-4 low. Again, that's the first one since I started doing this, and I actually started doing this time spirals in 1996 and started the newsletter in 97. But this is the first one I started from a low. All of them in the 20 whatever plus years of doing this, I've started from a high looking for that 55-day low. But here this showed a turn date of that Saturday. You can see it's going to be the 22nd or the 25th, the Friday or Monday. Okay, and this has a ridiculous virtually 100% accuracy. So we'll see if this holds with that either expanded flat high or new all-time high, however you want to label it, in the bullish count, and then it moves down from there. Okay, I think I want to touch on this also, the time spirals. Here they are with the NASDAQ from its all-time high, which still exists. We'll get into that when we analyze the Qs. and then the one on the September 2nd former all-time high, it still may be the orthodox top if that new high is expanded flat, which I believe it is. So we're looking at 1027 and 11.1. Can the S&P go down from Friday to what, 3 days and make a new low? Doesn't seem likely, but we're going to watch it and see, okay? See if this thing declines, what happens off of that turn date that has had nearly a 100% accuracy from the time it started. That was going into the July 26 high. If the 1023 date marks a high, I don't know how much closer you can get to 100% than 5 decimal points out, but it'll get better than that. It'll be as close as you can get. And you can see the next turn date's way off there into March of next year. So let's get back into our charts here. I want to look at the Qs. We got the Qs and the NASDAQ. They're pretty much the same. I got a lot of different wave counts here, but we're going to focus on, there's another expanded flat in there in this second wave. But the red, the primary, A down, B up, C down for the larger 1A, the larger wave A, I'm sorry. And you can see alternate count is that's the end of the correction, okay? Then we have an A, B, C up for the larger wave B, as you can see there. And then we can calculate where, well, if we want to take it from the orthodox, if that's an expanded flat, and I can get into that, then there's our target of Qs 343.99 and 323 at the 1618. And if this wants to take on the expanded flat multiples, you can see them there, 335 and 330. I think I can show you guys on the NASDAQ this expanded flat over here. It ended up being perfect. I may have to zoom in. Here we go. Again, we're looking at an hourly of the NASDAQ. There's a 9.7 high. There's that main wave count, ABC for A, and there's B up. And let me switch this to, well, let's see if we can get into maybe the 10-minute and see if we can zoom in on that a little closer. You can see how that hit right on the Fibonacci 1414, and there it is there, okay? So we can call that an A down and a B up, and that's typical of expanded flats. Those are the common Fibonacci relationships, a 1.272 and a 1.414. Okay, I'll label that for you guys here. Let's get into the wave counts. And this will be a smaller degree. That'll be the orthodox top. There's an A down. There's a B up. And there would be a C down somewhere, obviously, in the future here. Again, we'd be looking for a 535. Okay, so you can see that hit right on the, that's the NASDAQ. The Qs are the same. Okay, so that would be the expanded flat over there. And the larger trend, let me get back to the Qs. We don't know if we got an A, B, C. The NASDAQ and the Qs are both hovering around the 786 from the all-time high, whereas the S&P made a new all-time high above the September previous all-time high. Hope all of that makes sense. Let me move on to Tesla. Well, let me first show you guys our pick of Tesla. This was from our October monthly newsletter. On October 3rd, we had that alternate count. We had a target of 936 for that, and you can see there was a 786 retrace, and that, again, we could have counted this as a WXY2, and you still can. So there's a couple different wave counts in play, if you will. Okay, here's Tesla, and here we've got all of them in here. You can see the WXY in green. We've also got the ABC, where in purple, A down, B up, C down, end of bear market correction. And then in the purple, we've got a 1, 2, and there is 3. And there it hit. I don't have another target there, but there's a 1618 at 950. It's sitting at, it made a high Friday of 910 above the all-time high on the 22nd. So you can see the other alternate counts there. So it sure looks like the bull count is in play. Again, if we get a 4 down, I have it sitting here, it should stay above the wave 1 high and give way to 5 up. to higher all-time highs. In the meantime, these other counts are still in play with the WXY and same expanded flat scenario. We'll see how it plays out. What is the, let me get, well, that is the make or break right there for the bullish count. If 4 pulls down, it should hold above 729.90. Okay, and then go off into higher all-time highs above this wave 3. Let me get this correction out of the way. Okay, let's remove that. And let's look at let's move that out of the way for now. There's where 1, 2, and there's 3. I guess we could allow for 3 to go to 950 up here at the 1618, and then 4, and then a higher high in 5. But for argument's sake, let's just say that 3 is complete there. And again, it could and probably should go higher. But let's give you guys a little retrace here for this third wave in the bullish count. And you can see there's the 382 at 810, the 500 at 779, and the 618 at 748. Those all fall above that wave 1 high at 729. Long way to go to kill the bullish count now in Tesla. We'll see where that goes. Okay, let's see what else did we have for you guys today. Make sure we got everything covered. There's the there was the 45.56. It actually hit 45.59. Expanded flat can go higher. We showed that to you guys. A little review here. There was Tesla. There's the Qs. That's interesting, that expanded flat there. That ended up perfect in the Qs and the Nasdaq. There's our wave 3 target for the Qs in this expanded flat ABC. I should have that ABC instead of 3. My apologies there. We had a previous expanded flat in this other second wave, so we probably should have expected one there, and we may expect one here, but it's hanging out at the 786. Let's get back to our S&P. There we go. There's what we're looking at, and let's get that this one here. All right, this is what we're looking at for going forward. 5 down, 3 up, and 5 down for the C wave, or the W down, X up, Y down retracement. That's it for now. Until next time, take care, everyone.